What's up, guys? A few years ago, a cringier and a squeaky version of myself said that there'd probably never be any Call of Duty videos on this channel unless it was World at War Custom Zombies, and, well, here's the second in a row, and it's not Custom Zombies, but it is World at War, so, yeah. I was trying to play the Call of Duty 4 Remastered game today, and it's the fucking weekend, and it wasn't even, like, super late or anything. I mean, it's Sunday, so I can't be up super late anyway, because I have a bedtime and stuff, you know, but there was nobody on the game. I couldn't find any games. The only games I could find were, or I should say the only game I was able to find wasn't ever full. It was like 6v2 at one point or some shit, and it was just shitty. So I was going to play the regular Call of Duty 4, but Tristan wanted to play something, and he didn't have it, so we both decided to play World at War because we both had that. Back when I was a console pleb, I played World at War. That was, I think, my first Call of Duty game, if I remember correctly. And it was, I mean, it's honestly my favorite game out of them all. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just cool. But the real point of this here is look at the amount of players in Call of Duty 4 and World at War separately, not combined. And then look at the players on the Call of Duty 4 Remastered. Like, it's ridiculous. And not just how many players are on, the way that their connection system works on the Call of Duty 4 Remastered is completely fucked. Tristan and I both paid $80 for the game, as with everybody else, because we wanted to play Call of Duty 4 Remastered, and we can't even play it together because, well, granted, his internet is shit, because it's AT&T, and all AT&T internet is shit, but that's besides the point. But because of that, he has a strict NAT type, which can't be changed. We've tried everything, and because of that, we literally can't play together. So that makes it, like, way less fun. I mean, I'm not really a fan of playing games by myself, I guess. It's just not as fun, really. But seriously, we both played it to be able to play together, or both bought it to be able to play together, and because of this, we can't. But then you go and look at World at War or Call of Duty 4, the originals, and all it is just it's user-run dedicated servers. It's not like Activision-run servers, but still, even if it was user-run or Activision-run servers, then I think more people would be playing because you'd be able to connect from a bunch of different regions. I mean, they could even regulate it almost like they do Battlefield servers, where, because the servers we're in World at War, we're getting 1000 XP per kill, and the server before this video started, there was like low gravity on, so we were fucking jumping around like monkeys or some shit, I don't know. But it's just kind of a funny way to look at it. Like, look how much more successful these games still are than the brand new one. I mean, sure, you could say, okay, it's $80 versus $20 for one of these games, even though these games are fucking years old, but still, it's just outrageous. I mean, really? This is kind of ridiculous. Plus, for some reason, also, I don't know why, maybe it's just because we're leveling up and getting to level 65 in 3 games, or what, but honestly, we played this, or I played this longer than I played on Call of Duty 4. I mean, granted, again, I was by myself and it's not as fun, but still, it's just kind of ridiculous and weird almost that I'm having more fun on an older game. I was kind of tempted to go back and play Call of Duty 4, the original, also, which this is kind of confusing, talking about 3 different games, 2 of them are the same. I was kind of tempted to go back and play it, but Tristan didn't have it, so we played this instead. But still, even so, this is still a fun game. I think this came out in 2008, so 8 years later, it's still a fun game. But the FPS is still locked at 90, so what the fuck, Treyarch? Alright, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not that big of a tryhard. Now, come on, I am. Look at this shit. I'm fucking sniping people with a goddamn 357 Magnum, or is it Magnum or Revolver? Anyway, you get the point. That's basically that kind of little rant in itself. I just thought it was funny that so many more people were playing an older game, and we were able to play together without any issues apart from being able to find the same server name. I mean, other than that, you know, that's basically it. Look at that fucking combo right there. Jesus. I went in on this game and I joined late. We're only 5 minutes into this though, and that's not how I do stuff, so I'm gonna kind of give it a little bit of an update too. I mean, I guess I say a little bit. It's kind of it may turn into a bigger one. I'm not sure. So yeah, the last like 8 months to a year have been pretty slow on here, and kind of really started after Exile started to get boring. And actually, speaking of that, I think they're no longer supporting that. I just saw something recently where the guy said he was done developing it, which is kind of disappointing. I wasn't really planning on playing it again, so, or that sounds really shitty. I wasn't planning on playing it like again super soon or anything, but it was a really cool mod while it lasted. And so far, best base building on Arma 3 I've seen so far, I think. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of sad, but I'm sure somebody will take up the project to some degree, or will have permission to change that around. But yeah, anyway, it's been pretty dead on here. Back in April, let me find it. I'm scrolling through a list here. In April, I had said something. Hey, it's been 2 months, and it had been. And before that, it had already been. It was like stuff was really slowing down. So yeah, this year's been slow. I'm not sure if most of you know, but I am no longer in school for the time being. I graduated like a year and a half ago, so yeah, I'm not doing that. I've been working full time, so that's been consuming, most of my day. And the little free time I do have, since I've had some money, the little time I do have, I was able to get into hobbies that I've never been able to get into. So like RC stuff, that's probably the biggest one. And just recently I started 3D printing stuff, so that's pretty cool too. Because of that stuff, I've kind of had to pick and choose how I spend my time. Granted, I do still spend a lot of time just sitting on my ass watching Netflix and YouTube and Twitch and not doing anything else. But I mean, I did that before too while I was still playing a ton of games. But again, I kind of have to pick and choose, when I want to play games. And I can't really invest time into Arma like I used to be able to. And by that, I mean, like, any mods that, like, Epoch and Exile, where if you have a base, you kind of have to get on and maintain it and stuff. Again, I just, you have to pick and choose stuff like that. And I don't really have time to get on every day and maintain something, or every week and maintain a base, I guess. I don't know. That was a mini voice crack, and I'm not very proud of it. Anyway, I'm thinking in fact, it was actually while I was playing on this world, I think it was this World at War server. Maybe it was the low gravity one, but I saw something, one of the chat messages came up from it was an auto console chat message. It said, check out these YouTube channels, new videos every week. And I thought, wow, Tristan, look at new videos every week. Then I thought, wow, I haven't done this for a while. And then I thought, maybe I could do that. So, I'm wondering if maybe I could try and put at least like one thing out every week. Like, this right here is going to take me probably less than an hour total to do, not including the gameplay time, but the commentary and all the other bullshit to it. The editing over something like this is fucking minimal. So yeah, plus looking back on it, I've still got footage. My 2 terabyte hard drive is still like 3/4 of the way full, some of it, and a lot of it being Epoch footage I just still haven't edited, and I don't really know why. I actually don't really have a good reason for that, so, But what I was thinking is, maybe since I am doing other things, maybe you guys would be interested in some of it too. I mean, as far as RC stuff goes, I'm into cars, which I haven't really been doing much lately. It's been getting pretty cold here. God forbid the California winter sets in now, and it's a whole 60 degrees outside. That means we're all freezing our asses off. But I've also, while I'm not been doing that, and it's kind of ironic because I'm still outside doing it, I'm doing some mini quad stuff, which is essentially building racing quads. And I'm not really into racing. Like, I think it's cool and everything that they've got it on I think it's on ESPN, the drone racing. But I'm more into doing some of the freestyle stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of a money pit, but it's a lot of fun at the same time. And I don't know, it's just really neat. And then because of that, I kind of had always thought it would be cool to have a 3D printer so I could either print replacement parts if the material was strong enough, depending on what the part was, you know, because if you're in RC, if you're not breaking stuff, you're not having fun, and you're also not spending money. But I'd always wanted a 3D printer and didn't really want to shell out, you know, 500 bucks or whatever they were when they first started coming down in price. I didn't really want to shell out that much money because I didn't think I would use it as much. And I mean, I think that's a pretty good reason not to if I spend that much money and then I never use it. But I actually was able to get a, I think it's $300 something, but for half off because it was Black Friday last weekend. So I just started doing that, and it's pretty cool. I'm still learning on it. You know, it's a time-consuming process. The printing part is. It took me 4 hours and something to print a GoPro mount today that I modeled for one of my drones. So that's pretty cool. But I'm thinking maybe I could do something in my once a week upload thing that has to do with those. I mean, fuck, I could upload something for almost 2 months just showing off all my shit and my fucking messy work area. I don't even know why I call it a work area. It's my fucking computer desk. So yeah, somebody make a fucking counter of how many times I say "so yeah" in this video, not including that one. But if you guys are interested in any of that, let me know, and I can do something along those lines. If I can, I will throw in a 20-second clip of I almost said quadcopter, but most people know them as drones. So I'm going to say drones, of a drone clip I'm working on right now, but I can only do like 20 seconds because that's copyrighted music, and I don't want to get butt fucked for that. So, you know, as far as games go, I don't really know. Like, I know Tristan plays a lot of Overwatch. Like, that's probably the game he's most into. I still play RuneScape off and on, so I still have, you know, progress stuff coming from that. I probably actually have enough footage for another video. I gotta look. But if you guys want to blow up Tristan's Twitter, I'm gonna whisper it so he doesn't see. I'll put it on the screen right now. If you want to blow up his Twitter, and tell him to play more fucking games with Brandon, that would be great. And also tell him Brandon's car is faster than his Mustang. And oh, I almost said it. But seriously, if you guys want to see Overwatch, I can play that too with him. I like the game. I mean, it's decent. I don't mind it. It's decent. But I don't really know what I would do. Like commentaries on it? Nah. That's like commentaries are for updates for me, and that's about it. And if I'm bitching about a game. So you got a 2 for this time. One thing I've been sort of interested in now for a while is the Arma 3 Edict mod. The only reason I haven't started playing it yet is because, well, 1, I don't know if Tristan's going to be on board, and 2, I don't want it to be one of those desolation things where it becomes like a mod that is hella cool and then nobody plays it, and then they redo it and then it's hella cool and then nobody plays it again. So, I don't know. Just mods of mods and stuff, but this one seems like it's been lasting a while. I think it's supposed to be like the original DayZ experience. I saw some radios in it. I don't know if Tristan and I could handle doing the radios, like if they require you to be on a TFR server or something. I don't know if we could handle doing that, to be honest, because we bullshit around too much in TeamSpeak while we're playing the game anyway. So I don't know if we could do it, but I mean, it might be worth a try. But as far as games go, other than that, you know, I really don't have a whole lot on my mind. Like, we kind of bullshit around and play zombies occasionally. We bullshit around and play Call of Duty like this. And, you know, like I said, old school RuneScape and whatnot. But other than Arma, I mean, we don't really play much. And Arma, we haven't played much. And Overwatch, I said, too. But, I mean, like, Counter-Strike we used to play before. We played Counter-Strike, actually, before it started getting really, really popular. And I haven't opened the game in 2 months. I just looked at my Steam library. It's been 2 months. And I don't know. I just can't be fucked to play it, I guess. It's not as fun as it used to be. And I liked it when it wasn't popular. But, you know, my opinion's the unpopular opinion. So, yeah. There's always also Battlefield 1, which I haven't played a whole lot of. But, you know, again, it's everybody hates me and doesn't want to play. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about, though. I spent 5 minutes talking about the actual idea I had for fuck this game. These two are okay, not fuck the game. It's a good game, but fuck their matchmaking, and these games did it right. But then I went on for 10 minutes to talk about other bullshit. So That's generally how it goes here. So if there's something you want to see, then let me know. I'm gonna try and do something here every week. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna promise. I'm not gonna promise, but I will try. Maybe like on Mondays or something, because weekends are when I have the most time, obviously. And I'm thinking I could do the footage I have left of Epoch, since I never finished that. I think I started it and never finished one. I have quite a bit of footage, so might as well use it. But anyways, let me know what you guys want to see, and let me know what you think about Call of Duty's matchmaking and how horseshit it is. Peace.